Yo, what's good, boys? This is Clara and welcome back to another Summoners War video. So today we are going to be heading into our siege battle. We're up against Beer Club and N.E.O.N. So this is going to be another tough siege battle that we're going to be facing. Currently we are at rank 35 as well because we lost a couple of matches. Beer Club at 17, N.E.O.N at 22. So just gonna breeze through the defenses here real quick. Clara, Chilling, and Usha. Okay, Fire Yennefer back to the standard stuff. And for the Tower 9, a mixture of Platies and more defense. On the side of N.E.O.N, they do have a full tower of Giselle. And then here, more defense with the Kikis and Kumars. And last but not least, the Neftis Maximilian Tower. So now we're going to be fighting this Net 4 defense, and if I recall correctly, this has been in the meta last year. So we are going to be falling back towards our Valeria, Ainu, and the Jotun. I do have 6 sets of these, so if we need to bring it in every single time, I'm gonna use it, alright? Because we ain't gonna be fooling around no more. And once again, when it comes closer to the Siege Battle Tournament, I will not be showing my Rune sets, alright? Because, yeah, I need to try to hide a little bit here. But you get the gist of it, right? As long as you get the turn order right. And also, just make sure that you have damage output on your team, you are gonna be good to go. So this one, Clara left all alone. She's gonna be dead right here. We just shifted over the first set over to the second one, so we're gonna dive into it again. So they do have 2 towers of this Clara, Chilling, and the Usha. It's very simple from what I remembered because nothing is gonna be killing off your Valeria on turn 1. Jotun also, with all the reflective damage, is gonna be great. And we get the stun off onto the Usha there as well. So now Ainu is actually attack debuffed. We are not able to one-shot, I believe. Yep, we don't have the damage output right now. So that's not too good for us. However, with Valeria in the field, we got sustains and the Usha actually killed himself. Alright, so we still got our Ainu's passive if we actually need. So here we got one more turn to send everything away. Unfortunately, no additional turn from my Valeria yet. So Ainu might actually go down here. Alright, we get the armor break off onto that unit. So we come back revive into big ass damage. Let's see here. Good crits. 16k and a 26,000 on it. And Ainu is gonna finish off the Chilling as well. I think this one we can just afford to bring in the Jean, Leo, and Helena. Because with Leo in the field, the damage output from El Sharion and also the Savannah is gonna be mitigated a little bit. So we only got the provokes onto those 2. Unfortunately, didn't get it onto the Fire Yennefer, but it's okay. Armor break landed onto her this time. Big stun. Okay, glancing, but it's fine. We can go for the transformation once again and try to finish off that fire unit. There we go. And now we can start working onto the El Sharion. Another good additional turn, which we'll just normal attack here. Alright, Savannah all alone. Nice dot landed. I'm too lazy to transform. This Savannah is confirmed dead. No way in hell she's gonna win my whole lineup right now. And we are gonna be back to fighting Laura defense. This one, I could run my Fingen Valajo Alia, but I think Molong, Bolverk, and Amalia kind of makes sense as well. So here we go. She goes for the buff and strip. Amalia resisted everything, which is nice. So we are able to go for the transformation and cleanse, and we are gonna try to remove the Shahat first, alright? So just gonna go for the 3rd skill on Bolverk into the Reckless Assault 43,000. Now their damage output is pretty bad, right? Because in a way, this Laura doesn't really hit that hard. And we just need to try to sustain the team with our Bolverk if we can. Unfortunately, no stuns there. So like Guardian Angel once again, we're gonna get 5 stacks on the Bolverk. So definitely half-life removed onto the Fire Yennefer here once my Bolverk gets the turn. Alright, perfect. Armor break landed into the kill. So 3v1. Alright. Now we just need to wait for our Reckless Assault. And that Laura is definitely in trouble. So here we are back to 5 stacks once again. Molong is going to move. Alright, one more turn for the Reckless Assault. There we go. Forbidden Gelder, whatever this bullshit skill is called. And once my Molong moves here, we're just gonna go for it. Alright, so 29,000 onto her face. Beer Club is actually running this very interesting Nat 5 defense consisting of Duck Siri, Ren, and the Wind Hacker. Didn't Wind Hacker get a nerf the other day in the balance patch? And I feel like they can't really win my lineup, especially when we have Camilla in the field. There's no Oblivion from the opponent's side. So our Ariel and Camilla should be able to sustain the whole time. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the cleanse first. Because, yet again, they do have a lot of AoE damage. And my Camilla seems to be pretty tanky here. Alright. I need them to kill off the Belial though. This Dark Siri very squishy, alright? So, just a normal attack from Belial, already half-life. Very good. Can we get a freeze? Perfect. Now, go for the Dark Strike once again. So, Armor Break. Only around 20% of my Camilla's health went down, which is okay. We just need to wait for our Belial to revive here. 2 more turns. Come on. Don't cut in between and violent, alright? Very good. So we are gonna go for the Madness Judgment here onto the fire unit. And I think from here on out, we are just gonna press the auto button, killing off the Dark Siri first, leaving the Wind Hacker last. We're gonna be fighting this Miang Cichlid and the Haze Valk. Gonna go with the turn 2 lineup and pray to Jesus that we don't die early on. So we got the Provoke off onto the Cichlid. They're actually quite slow though. Speed Leader, Cichlid slower than my Roid. So I believe it's some sort of tank trap build. As you can see, there's shield runes as well on their side. And it's also not really hitting that hard. So we can control this unit. Oh, we didn't get the pushback onto the Miang, unfortunately. So I think the Cichlid is going to cleanse real soon. Oh, she goes for the third skill instead. Resetting my Brian, but it's okay. Haze Valk dead. That is the most important when you're fighting this team, alright? Because when Haze Valk is in the field, that unit is going to provide Miang so much damage because of the attack buff and the speed buff. She's gonna be scaling significantly with it. And potentially one-shotting your Rakuni or even a branded unit on the likes of Brian or the Roy, right? So yeah, bringing down the Wind unit is the most important. The Haze Valk followed by the Miang. And when there's just the Cichlid all alone here, look at that, she can't do anything. Alright, so for this SWAT here, we are facing a Sierra, Water Azure, and the Light Inosuke. Most of the time, this one, you just want to outspeed it. And then, just dive into it, alright? So as long as we outspeed first, okay, I'm just gonna go in first because I know Ether is online. This guy is in Beer Club. Maybe he's gonna ask the guy to change. I knew it. He asked the guy to change the runes. Oh, but thank God. Thank God. Like Inosuke didn't use the third skill. So we got lucky here. Okay, so yeah, as simple as that. It will be easier if we outspeed because we go for the buff and then it's gonna be very clean. We just snipe off this guy here. 87,000 is it? And then Sierra confirmed it as well. Press the auto button. Oh man, I know when I was changing runes, Ether was talking to the guild. Ask him to change the faster set or something, I don't know. So moving onwards here, we're gonna be up against this Neftis, Bong Cho, and the Lamela. I'll be running this lineup here. Let's dive right in. Very simple. Turn 1, put a bomb, and stun. Very nice, stun. How? Nice, we missed the most important unit, guys. Oh my god. I need to go for the pushback here. Oh. Wait a minute. The Neftis didn't do the thing. We silenced this guy up. Stun. Bro, no stun at all. I don't know, man. What should I do? What should I do? I feel like I need to do this bomb here. We gotta stun the Neftis. Thank you very much, man. You don't violent. Oh my god. 3 turns. Attack break. Attack break. Stun. We win, right? Yeah, we should be good. Double bomb secured onto the Bong Cho. Alright, let's go. Man, that was a little bit scary earlier. We're down to our last 2 swords of the day, and I'm gonna be running this team again. And hopefully we can manage 10 wins in a row for every siege battle that we have up until the tournament ends. If we can actually make it through. Because currently we are at rank 35, just outside of the top 32, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. This one, we are also just gonna be securing 2nd place because we do not have enough swords to deal against Beer Club. At the end, we kind of did like a slight 1v1 with N.E.O.N. Just to secure the 2nd, alright? So Armor Break landed onto the Race Belt. Alright. Good control onto the Miang. Okay. I didn't expect to kill that. And this unit as well. Yeah, a couple of procs did the trick. For last sword of the day, I can afford to bring in another Rigna snipe here. So this one, we're just gonna remove the Jogan first because even if it's on Swift, Jogan can never survive the Rigna. 40k damage also able to bring it down, honestly speaking. So 81 plus another 14 times 3 onto the Sierra. Oblivion landed onto the Teomars. This one, a very clean fight. 10 wins in a row. The siege battle has finally ended and we got 276 crystals followed by 651 guild points. We'll be able to head over to check out the map layout at the end of that fight. So for this one, Beer Club winning it. We came in 2nd and N.E.O.N falling 3rd place. Honestly, our win rate were even with Beer Club. I think we were both at 94%. So that is a positive to take. Oh, we actually got a shiny. Wow. First time. We do good. We get shiny. Alright. So we are just gonna +6 here. This Revenge Rune. Can we +9 speed? Hold up. 23 speed, please. Oh my god. We actually got it. Hey, this is not bad though. Yeah, I'm thinking we just put in a HP percentage here over the defense flat. And then we can utilize this rune maybe like on a Bong Cho Violent Revenge kind of thing. Yeah, where we don't really need crit rate for it. Or any other units which doesn't scale with crit rate. And able to benefit from the crit damage. So yeah, this one we're just gonna leave it as that. I do not want to +15 yet up until I get like a +7 HP grind on that rune, alright? So that's gonna be the end of this one, boys and girls. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, make sure to like it and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Take care, stay safe my friends, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.